Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Plums, and Pine. I'm here with a Plant Me video in my creative journal for the YouTube Collab Loop group. It is that time again. So, what is the YouTube Collab Loop group? For those of you that don't know, it is a group of content creators that are formed and managed by Lisa Marie, who is at Creatively Lisa Marie on social media. So shout out to Lisa. And so what the group does is each week we get a theme and we each interpret that theme in our own way. All that we ask is that as you watch the videos and go through the loop, that you show some love. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Those things help bring visibility to the video and also to each content creator's YouTube channel. And that is just such an inexpensive and free way for you to support us, and we love you for it. So when you watch a video, wherever you start, you'll go into the description box below. There you'll find a link that will take you to the next video, and you just keep going through the loop until you get back where you started, and then you know you finished everything. So what is the theme this week? The theme was vegetables. Now, I had this kit from Planners Anonymous Sunday Roast, and there was a lot of stuff in here that pertained to just that, a Sunday roast, a big Sunday dinner. And I had a lot of vegetable related things, and I've used so much of this kit up over the years. So I'm gonna just, I don't have the full kit anymore. So I'm just gonna go and be more creative with what I do have and create more of a junk journal style spread using what I have left. I still want it to be functional as well in case I decide to do some journaling in there. So we're just going to see how this all comes together. I do have a few quote cards, but I don't think they're necessarily going to apply to the theme. Made with love. Maybe this Kiss the Cook one. I don't know. We'll see if we end up incorporating these. I do have one piece of scrapbook paper. Like I have these three stickers, and then this shopping list that we got. And then there's this one piece of scrapbook paper. And I'm going to try and see how I can salvage some of that. And then I had some of the washi tape. So this one was like a tile pattern. Kind of went with a kitchen tile theme. Oh, rip my washi tape. Let me show you how that looks. So there's the washi. Okay, and then this other one just has all the Sunday roast things. So I'm going to incorporate these as well. Let me get to my page. This is my spread from the last time. All right, so I'm going to just start with this washi. I'm just going to put it across the top here. I'm going to just connect both of the pages with it. And this always helps your spread feel cohesive when you can just, I'm going to turn it around so I can make sure I'm doing it right. When you can just spread it across both pages like this. So that's what I'm going to do here. This washi cutter. Alright. So like I said, that just helps connect everything and make it all nice and cohesive. So now I'm going to see what I can salvage here with this scrapbook paper. So I'm just gonna tear it, and like I said, the theme is vegetables, so I'm trying to mainly get the vegetables, right? So I'm gonna have that, and then we've got some vegetables here. we have a salad piece here. So, and with a carrot there. Oh, and then that's a, what do you call those things? A radish? Okay. And we have a little tomato down here. A little tomato action going on. And that's pretty much it. That looks like it could be potatoes, but I'm not sure. So let's see what we could do with these pieces here. I want everything to have a rough edge. I don't want any nice smooth edges here. So it's just keep ripping the paper. And yeah, I kind of don't want to take away from too much of this because it's the little salad piece, and I want to try to hold on to that little bit of carrot there as much as possible. All right, there's that. And then let's see what we can do with this piece here. We don't want any nice perfect edges. We just kind of want it very rustic, like a good bowl of mashed potatoes, right? And then we have this piece with the tomato. I don't know if I'm going to try and use that one. Let me just set that to the side for now. So we can do, just going to kind of do a collage of these pieces. There's not much going on this piece, but that salad and the radish. So maybe I should just work with these two pieces here. Yeah, like I said, this is the main thing that I had left with vegetables on it from that kit. So I'm gonna like let this be my focal point, you know. It's not gonna be like perfectly placed or anything. I just want it to feel layered and natural, and then I want it to kind of flow really nicely here. I'm trying to see how I want it. Okay, I think I'm going to do it like this. So let me get my tape runner. So it's not going to be like any kind of perfection or anything like that. And that's the beauty of junk journaling. It's not supposed to be perfect, you know? And so I'm using what I have to try and get what I want. That kind of sounded bad, but I think I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so yeah, that is the beauty of junk journaling. You just kind of do what just comes natural to do. How did I have this? I think I had it like this. Yeah, I don't mind taking up more of that dish towel there. And I think this might have came off the page just a tad right there. Maybe. Okay. So there's that. It's not bad. Showing some veggies there. Let's see. I think I'm going to now take the shopping list and I'm just gonna kind of overlap it. I love that there's already vegetables down there at the bottom, and then it's a list. So this could be used in a functional way. You know, you can have this as your functional piece for the week. You can list all your priorities or do like a running to-do list or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna let it start on this right side, come on over into this space like that. So let's just go ahead and put a tape runner on it. Okay, because I know that all of the bottom is not going to be on there, so I don't want to put too much tape down on the bottom part. Let me just put a little bit more, like right in here. Okay. So we're going to layer this. Let's start right there. Let's work it into that crease. And work it in there. Okay, let's go ahead and trim the extra. Okay, there's a little bit still hanging down there, but that should be fine. All right, and then I'm gonna anchor this with some more washi. So let's kind of tear that piece. And I just kind of anchor this like that. Anchor some down here. Okay, now I did not have a lot of stickers, right? I did not have a lot of stickers at all left over. When I tell you I've used so much of this kit because I made a recipe book with it. So I used a lot of it to make dividers and things like that. So because I only have these 3 stickers left and a couple of them can be used functionally, I'm just going to kind of cluster these together. So I went ahead and put some washi, just layered that over the edges just to make it feel like everything's like part of one piece, right? And so now, since I don't have many of these left, like I said, instead of spreading them out, I'm just gonna create a little cluster, and I think that makes it look a little bit more intentional. Since these are the functional ones, I think I want to put them on the top and just kind of layer. I want this one to be visible. Let me think. Do I want to put them down like here? Let's put this one, well, I didn't want to separate them. I literally just said that. So let's do this. And we're just going to cluster these all together. So that looks a little bit more intentional with them all right there together, okay? So that's what we're going to do, and that clears out 2 sticker sheets for me. I didn't really have any other sticker sheets that had the vegetables on them. I had some with herbs, and then I have like these measuring spoons. I have the minis. I had that one, but since that's pretty much the same image that's there on this shopping list, I didn't want to add that. But I do have like a lot of the herbs and stuff left. I do have those. I have a bottle of whatever that oil might be. But a lot of what was left was kind of functional stickers. I wonder if I couldn't. Let's see if we can't add some of this stuff into this cluster. Just so that we can use what's on the sticker sheet. I really didn't plan on using these herbs at first, but I think it's a good way to use up the sticker sheet by going ahead and incorporating these things. There we go. So at least we used up another sticker sheet. So that's done. Let's Let's see, can we put the Kiss the Cook card? I think we can. And that will help take up a little bit more of this white space. And I think we'll be done because we have these functional pieces that you can write on here. And then we have this whole list. So let's take this card. And I'm going to rip it as well. All right, and we're gonna layer it again to make it look very intentional here. So let's just, and that's the fun of junk journaling, just layering things however it feels nice to you. And that's why I'm gonna enjoy that latest sticker book that I got. I don't know if you will have seen that video by the time this one posts. So let's just do that. Kiss the Cook. And that is my vegetable spread. So this is pretty much all that I have left of that sheet of paper. I mean, the green peas, I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to add those. I could kind of add them here. I wonder, let me see something. Where is tweezers? I don't know if I can pull this up, but I wonder if I can add that in here. I think I will be able to. So let's go ahead and put tape on the back of this. And then we'll definitely be done. And I will cut and trim any extra. Again, that's hanging from this page. I don't even need all that tape, but okay, there we go. I think we are good. That's going to be my vegetable spread, y'all. So I encourage you, if you're trying to use up some things that you have in your stash, create a junk journal. Just be very creative and just be free with it and use what you got to get what you want. How Mariah said, I'm going to do the best with what I got. So, I added in some of that washi. I'm going to add in another piece of this one. And we're just going to put it right here. Okay. And since I added this, put that down too. Okay. There we go. I think that works. That is my vegetable spread, guys. I'm so happy I did get some additional use out of this. If I wanted to make this a spread that I was actually going to use, I still had date dots. I even had these overlays, like those are a little functional because they have spaces you can write in them, but I didn't bother to utilize those. And then I had like days of the week and things like that that I could have still utilized if I was making it that type of spread. So I think this kind of worked out. I love that, having that shopping list. Things like this are good pieces to add on a junk journaling spread. So just keep that in mind. Things that you have stashed away like that, they make good junk journaling pieces, right? Because am I really using this shopping list? I'm not. So this is a good way for me to put this to use today. But yeah, this is my spread. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I feel like there's just something missing right there. And that bothers me, that open space is right there, because I feel like all my empty spaces are on the outside. How do we handle this, boys and girls? How do we handle this? It's a very good question, Tamika. How do we handle that? I don't know. Let me look at my scraps. I've got these scraps here too. Oh, maybe we can do something with this. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this washi. And then we're going to put this down. And then we'll put the washi. I have to do the washi like this. Yeah, we'll have to change that washi. Okay. I just have to cover that spot. Like, was that not bothering y'all? I'm sure it's probably bothering y'all too. Y'all just didn't want to say anything. But yeah, that was bothering me. I have to, if I'm going to have the white space mainly on the outside, then let's keep the white space mainly on the outside. Right? Right. So just going to set that right in there, and that helps cover up that space. And where's washi? Here it is. And then we'll just take us another piece. And because we ripped that there, we're going to cover that and put it like that. And you never knew that that was a rip in the paper. It worked itself out. See? Now that space is covered. It brought in some nice deep blue as well to help balance this quote card that we added. So that's why you don't get rid of your scraps. So these are all scraps from where I made that recipe book. That's what those are. So got some use out of that too. Nice. I am so proud of me. How about you? Are you proud of me? So comment below. Let me know. Since the theme is vegetables, do you eat your vegetables? There's some people that don't eat them. And what is your favorite vegetable? My favorite vegetable is spinach. I like a lot of the leafy vegetables. I love spinach. I love lettuce. I love kale, greens, collard greens, mustard greens, Swiss chard. I love the leafy stuff. I love green beans and broccoli, but my absolute favorite is spinach. Like, I love spinach. And it's weird because I'm a very, very picky eater, and most people would think that I would hate spinach, but I love it. So yeah, comment below. Let me know what your favorite vegetable is. Again, don't forget, in the description box below will be the link that will take you to the next video. Please go through the loop. Again, we ask that you share and show some love. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the video with others. It's very, very much appreciated. But this is going to be my vegetable junk journal spread for the loop for this week. Let me know what you think, guys. Also, don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.